Hey guys, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. So, I did say that I wanted to take you guys with me to experience a day in Harajuku. I don't think I filmed that much footage, so I'm just gonna fill it in with kind of a review of my day, just to make it a little longer rather than having it being a 2-3 minute video. But I did have a good time. I started off going to Ralph's, which I think is like a cafe that was made by Polo Ralph Lauren. Um, Good food. I would definitely recommend if you go get the apple cinnamon spice cinnamon tea. That was really good. That was really good. I really like that. I wanted to get like the gingerbread coffee that they had. They also had like some lattes, but I knew if I was going to be out most of the day, my stomach wasn't going to agree with it, so I ended up getting the tea. But I can recommend the tea. So good. Especially, they even have honey, so you can get honey and put it in there. Really good. That actually kicked my my tea phase, so now I have to buy teas. I also ended up buying a lot of things. For example, I ended up buying this eucalyptus plant. It's a silver eucalyptus. So my whole thing is that yes, I want to have a lot of plants, but the thing is, I don't research the plants that I want. I get them and then I do research, and based off of my research, I hope it grows. So from the research that I've done, I was told that with many plants, you want to keep them in their enclosure inside of your house or wherever you're going to put it for about a week or half a week, so that they can get acclimated. So that is what I am going to do. And considering that spring is around the corner and this plant needs a lot of heat, or it prefers to be in a more warm area, that's great. Because I hope that it grows, because I definitely want to use this, cut it off, put it in my bathroom, this, that, and the third. Um, and I wish that I could take this and actually just put it in my bathroom as is, but it needs a lot of light. So I'm going to keep it within the confines of my living slash bedroom area. But yeah, so I ended up buying, of course, a plant as well as some perfume. And I also went to Lush, which I told myself even before that I don't like buying heavily scented things. And that was mostly because most of the stuff that I would buy would either be from like Marshall's, Home Goods, or Bath and Body Works, which would break me out. And when I was in high school, middle school, high school, I had very bad eczema because of it. But Lush has heavily scented things, but it doesn't break me out, and it's actually like good for me. It actually moisturizes rather than dehydrates my skin. So I do like that, and I bought a couple of things from there. Um, and outside of that, I just had a really good time. I did wear like some red heels that I bought. I have to, because I want to continue to wear heels, but I have to like train my feet some more because my feet hurt at the end of the day. They hurt really bad. And I don't know what it is because beforehand I was okay with heels. Like in high school and even in middle school, I was okay with heels. But now it's like painful to walk in heels. So I don't know what it is. Maybe I need to like do some more physical therapy with my feet, but I don't know. Another place that I would recommend going to, I will show it on throughout the video, but it's a wine place within it's called Tokyo Place, not the wine place, but there's a like a department store, and within it it's a wine place. And I didn't get it, but they have a sakura wine that tasted so good. I'm not a type of person that does like sweet light wines. I'm more of a red wine person, but I did like that wine. um but with all that being said, I will go ahead and show you the footage from today. Bye. Alright, so I just got back from Harajuku. I already took off my shoes and jewelry because I'm tired and I wanted to take it off. I don't know about you guys, but when I get tired, loud noises start to irritate me. And like I said before, I like to have like loud jewelry just because I can. That being said, Harajuku was very fun. I know last video I said I wanted to practice my Japanese or show you guys like I guess the progress that I made. However, I forgot that Harajuku is a very tourist friendly area, meaning that many of the customers, many of the employees that they speak English and Japanese. So I couldn't really do much Japanese. Either way, I still feel like my favorite place in Tokyo would be Harajuku because there's always so much to do. And they also have a good taco place. So it's a win-win situation. That being said, I did get my tattoo. Um, can't you can't really see it well because of the film. But they said after what 5 days I can take the film off. Of course, wash it. This, that, and the third, and I will. Then I can go on from there. This is the first time I've ever had this little film on here, and in my opinion, I prefer the old way or the first way that first way of getting my tattoos, I guess, covered or secured. They would just put tape in a paper towel. I think that's better than using a film. But I guess this is a newer way of doing things. I just like the paper towel version better. That being said, I would have to say that out of all the tattoos, this one was the most painful. It was. I thought it wouldn't be that bad. And maybe my tolerance went down. I don't know. But this one really hurt. Like, it really hurt. All of my tattoos, if I had to compare it to something, I would have to compare it to getting your hair braided by, like, if you went to like an African braiding shop. That's what it feels like. But this one, there was nothing to compare it to. It just hurt. Now that being said, if you are going to get a spine tattoo, get one. Don't let this discourage you from getting it. You should definitely get it. Mine was a little, I guess it was small. So compared to, I guess, other people, it wouldn't have, it wasn't that bad. Like, I could tolerate the pain only for so long. Only for so long. Okay. After a while, I was like, "Ooh, we gonna have to take a break." But um by the time I thought that, it was already done. So I didn't have to worry about that. He was also pretty quick with it as well. And I guess that's what's with the tools that he was using. Um, so yeah. So I do want to speak on my experience with going to the tattoo place. One, it was actually very interesting. Of course, getting a tattoo in a different country was something that I wasn't that I wanted to do on my that. So I wanted to speak on my experience on getting my tattoo in Japan. I went to, it was called Three Tides Tattoo. I found it on Instagram, and there, not Instagram, I found it on TikTok, and there were two TikToks, and two people went. Now, mind you, I don't really go to a lot of tattoo places if it doesn't showcase tattoos on black skin. Um, but I kind of deviated from that rule because it is Japan and not many people here have dark skin. So I was like, I'll just take a chance to see what happens. That being said, I did go in and I just wanted a black tattoo, so it wouldn't be that bad. Um, but when I went in, everybody was nice. Everybody helped me out, this, that, and the third. I set up an appointment in January, I think. Maybe it was a little bit into February, but I set up an appointment. Um, and they already gave me, like, a price and things of that nature for the tattoo. And then, they had to adjust it. The only thing that, it wasn't weird, but I guess he was unfamiliar with it, is that, so when I sit or when I lay down on my back, my hip kind of like caves in, kind of. So it was hard for him to set up the tattoo. But that was probably like the only weird thing. But it wasn't like it was his fault. It was just he was not used to it. I guess, I don't know. But either way, if I had to, one, the experience, I would have to say 10 out of 10, did like it. Pain, I would have to say this would be a 9 out of 10. Now, a lot of people, of course, they always ask, does it hurt? Yes, it hurts, but like there's a pain scale to it. I kind of like feel as though it's like, for me, it's like getting your hair braided and not and having indescribable pain being at like the top. And I would have to say that this one was like indescribable pain. It hurt. It hurt. That's I can say that it did hurt. This one hurt really bad. But I think because this is going to be the only spine tattoo or back tattoo that I get, the experience was worth it. And it's right in the heart of Harajuku. So if you ever get the chance to go, you definitely should go. They do walk-ins, but I think it's kind of like limited on the amount of people that are working there. But I did have a good time. So if you ever want to go to get a tattoo in Japan, Three Tides Tattoo is something I would recommend for black ink tattoos. I don't know about color because that was my first time going. All right, so I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I don't know what I'll be doing in the next video. Yes, I do. It will be me doing my obi. I still have to figure out what I'm going to do for it. I want to do leather, but it's hard to find like fake leather here. So I have to figure out what I'm going to do. But yeah, until then, I will see you guys later. Bye.